Imagine darkness. A shadow moves, a figure lurks, an unknown entity emerges, known only as the Zodiac. This enigma, a phantom of the night, cast a pall of terror over Northern California in the late 60s and early 70s. An obscure figure, he toyed with authorities, leaving behind a trail of fear and uncertainty. His deeds chilling, his motives inexplicable. He was more than a killer, he was a riddle wrapped in a mystery. His identity remained shrouded in mystery, his crimes etched in the annals of true crime history. The terror began in December 1968, on a lover's lane in Benicia, California. A chilling wind howled through the night as the lives of two young lovers, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, were brutally extinguished. The assailant was unknown, a shadowy figure in the dark, a sudden eruption of violence that left a community reeling and marked the birth of a terror that would haunt Northern California for years to come. The Zodiac had made his deadly debut. July 1969, another couple targeted, another signature left behind. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were the next victims of this relentless predator. The chilling part? A phone call made to the police, claiming responsibility for the attack. The voice on the other end was calm, almost detached. This was not just a random act of violence, this was a statement, a game. The Zodiac killer was not just a murderer. He was a manipulator of the media and the police. The Zodiac was not content with just killing. He wanted to communicate, to taunt, to confuse. His method, a series of chilling letters and complex cryptograms sent directly to newspapers. These were not just messages, but threats, clues, a direct pipeline into the mind of a killer. He used a circle with a cross through it as his symbol, a haunting sign of his identity. His cryptograms were puzzles laden with symbols and codes that remain largely unsolved to this day. He claimed these ciphers, if deciphered, would reveal his identity, but they only added layers to the enigma. He toyed with the police and the public, his letters filled with mocking tone and menacing threats. He promised more victims if his letters were not published. He left behind pieces of a puzzle, a twisted game that kept everyone on edge. The Zodiac had turned his killing spree into a macabre puzzle. The Zodiac continued his reign of terror, striking fear in the hearts of Californians. As the body count rose, the predator remained unseen, hidden in the shadows. He was a phantom, as elusive as smoke, yet his presence was felt in the chilling aftermath of his crimes. In the late summer of 1969, the Zodiac struck again. This time, his victims were Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, two college students enjoying a leisurely afternoon at Lake Berryessa. They were brutally stabbed, their peaceful day turned into a nightmare of terror. In the heart of San Francisco, in October of the same year, the Zodiac claimed another victim. Paul Stein, a hard-working cab driver, was shot in cold blood. His life ended abruptly, tragically, leaving behind a city paralyzed by fear. The Zodiac was an unseen predator, leaving a trail of victims and unanswered questions. His identity remained a mystery, his motives unclear, and his reign of terror a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the heart of humankind. The investigation into the Zodiac was extensive, with several suspects but no conclusive evidence. Authorities dug deep, chasing leads and sifting through a maze of clues. Yet despite their relentless pursuit, the killer eluded capture. Suspects arose, but none fit the bill perfectly. The puzzle of the Zodiac seemed to resist every attempt at solving it. In this labyrinth of suspicion and uncertainty, the truth remained elusive. The Zodiac killer remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in true crime history. The Zodiac killer's legacy is chilling, a mystery that has endured for over half a century. The specter of this unknown menace has not only loomed over Northern California, but also has cast a long, dark shadow across the world. The fascination with this enigma isn't just about the unsolved cryptograms or the audacious taunts to the police. It's about the human need to understand the incomprehensible, to make sense of the senseless. The Zodiac killer has become a fixture of popular culture, inspiring numerous films, books, and television series. From David Fincher's gripping movie to countless true crime podcasts, the story of the Zodiac continues to captivate, to bewilder, and to frighten. Who was the Zodiac killer? Why did he kill? And will we ever know the truth? These are questions that continue to haunt us, a chilling reminder of the unknown dangers that lurk in the shadows.